Hi everyone, Ilani here.
And Lisa.
We're from Creati, where we build emotional intelligence through our t-shirt design kit. Well, I know times are interesting right now. We hope everyone is doing well. I know we're all quarantined. Just hope everybody's staying safe and healthy.
And sane.
Yes.
Okay, so today we want to talk about
The arts.
the arts, and one of the I know parents are busy finding activities that they can do with kids at home at the moment, and very fortunate, like we have the internet these days, that you can share resources and have get some ideas of what to do. And we've noticed ever since quarantine, one particular subject has been an interest in our blog, and a lot of parents have been checking it out, and we just wanted to talk a little bit more about this topic, and it's about the benefit of stenciling in kids. So we're going to talk about that. So what is
Well, basically,
a stencil? Yeah.
To start out with the basics. Well, stencil, it could be any material. It could be from paper, hardboard, plastic, that, or actually even foam that can be cut out into any shapes or designs. Now, stenciling is when we use the stencil, taking any other art materials like markers or pens or watercolors or any of that, and going around it using your hands and going around it.
And I think for like adults as well, you talk about stenciling, the first thing that comes up is like maybe DIY, like when you do at home, right? Like wall stenciling. I think that's same concept, same principle, but in kids, we do it mostly for the arts. So there are five major benefits of stenciling for kids, and obviously the most major important one is the development of fine motor skills. So I mean, like, how important are motor skills for kids?
Definitely important. So it develops the hand muscles essentially. So when we stencil, we use the hand movement, the hand muscle. So it's going to help with development of the brain, learning, and just even simple movements like tying your shoelaces. Simple as that, tying shoelaces. It helps. You need that.
How old would you start having kids work on their muscle?
I mean, even as young as about 3.5 years old, we can start with the basics, really.
And that's why, like, holding like a pen.
Yeah, holding a pen, the basic, and holding a pen or a marker itself is
So yeah, again, it's like that's why sometimes it's good to get them out from the gadget, like from electronics, because
just flipping the phone.
You're flipping, because I think that makes your muscle slightly
weak.
Not practicing the muscle, and like everything else, like muscle needs to be exercised, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so number 2 is the development of eye-hand coordination, right?
Right. The eye. Well, basically, when you stencil, you need, the patient. You use your muscle, but then your eyes need to be looking at the stencil and delicately follow the hands around the shape or the patterns to come up with the design that you want. So definitely there is the coordination between the brain and your hand in where you want it or need it to be, basically.
I think the stencil sort of like help the process of, you can
Control.
do control. I think you can do freehand as well. Eye-hand coordination, you don't need the stencil. But I think with the stencil, it's sort of like giving them focus
and guide. Yeah,
and guide, just like a guide to do it. Okay, so I think number 3, I think this is through kind of true of most arts. Is like boosting self-esteem.
Well, basically, especially when we're talking about doing art, it is a bonding time. And not to mention that when you bond with your child, that creates a lot of esteem. It's like, my mom and dad are spending time with me. That creates that boosting the confidence and esteem. It's also like when you feel accomplished, you didn't think that you were gonna be able to do something, come up with a project or a design, and all of a sudden, right in front of you, I'm like, okay, it's a good design. So you would automatically just feel good about yourself doing that, doing the project. So
And I think number 4, you touched just now, like bonding time, like bonding, having that time with kids doing it
right.
together.
I mean, I know most parents would be in a situation where whether they choose to or not, they are, they have to spend time and bond with the child. There is a lot more of that happening. So yeah.
And I think with stenciling as well, it takes the anxiety out a little bit, because I think we've heard a lot of parents say they're not good in art, and I think stencil gives the freedom to at least help the kid,
Right.
but that you don't have to be super good in art or craft. I mean, it's just something there for you to sort of like explore with the kids together.
Arts is about exploration.
Yeah, so but I mean there are some fears, like I think some people are just so think like, oh, I'm just not good at doing this, right? So at least that gives you a guideline, and you can work from there.
And that's how you can boost your self-esteem. Like
Right,
you say,
right,
you
yeah,
think that
yeah.
You can't do it. All of a sudden, you have it in front of you. I'm like, okay, yeah.
So we had like parents who sometimes we've heard like they surprise themselves, like they could accomplish the task as well.
Right.
So it's a you bond, but it's also good for everybody in the family.
I would say it's a win-win situation.
It's a win-win, yeah. So I think that's a good thing. So so number 5, it develops self-control and patience.
Okay, I know.
So it is kids or parents?
I would say both. I mean, I really honestly would say both. On the child's part, I know I touched earlier on the fact that with the muscle control, the muscle movement, the child develops an inner patience to take their time and not rush through their movement, which is how the muscle is exercised and developed. So that's how that self-control and patience is developed.
So they just take their time, and the stencil is like something you can do again and again as well. So they can sort of like a repetition of the process, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay. Yeah. So there are some resources out there online that offer
free resources and printable stencils, really wonderful ones. So we'll put the 2 links below in the comment section, but I'm sure you can find other resources on Pinterest, but the ones that we kind of like is firstpalette.com and activityvillage.co.uk. Check them out. Wonderful resources and stencils. There are different shapes, different colors, different designs.
Yeah, so it's something you definitely can explore. And also check out our website, createkit.com. We have some downloadable activities, coloring pages, and some other activities as well. And this is our coloring pages that you and all the kids can sort of like enjoy. And there are also some
the design is made the designs for parents and kids.
So it's something you can also check it out.
Couple of other ideas and other activities apart from the card that you can find on that free downloadable PDF. So check it out and sign up.
So yeah, let us know if you have any comments about stenciling, how if you've had like a good experience, what you've learned from it, or how it's been for you.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you and what you've been up to during this quarantine times. Okay.
All right.
So take good care.
Okay.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.